B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. What's going on, family? Yeah, my fault, man. What's going on? Good afternoon. And like I said, whatever coast you on, like I said, Grand Rising. If you want to East Coast, if you want the East Coast, good afternoon. If you in the Midwest, good afternoon. If you're on the West Coast, definitely want to say Grand Rising to you for real. You feel what I mean? And yeah, I'm gonna change up the beats a little bit. What's going on, resilience? Hey, what's going on, resilience? Oh snap! I gotta change the Bluetooth. Hey, resilience. Hey, Golden Heart. What's going on? Yeah, my fault about that. Y'all had the I gotta change the Bluetooth and stuff like that. Hey, Helicopter 9X. What's going on? Yeah, my put the Bluetooth on. I changed it. I put it on the other phone. Yeah, I'm gonna get the music back on. Hey, Karen Davis. Hey, T Freeman. Helicopter 9X. What's going on, family? Yeah, your man B Miles is definitely back, family. And oh yeah, it's been a heck of a lot of stuff going on and stuff like that, family. Yeah, definitely a lot of stuff going on. All right. All right, there we go. You said what I've been eating it lately? Cutting down on fast food. That's good, T Freeman. Um, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Hey, Ozego official. All right, all right. Is that good, family? Is that volume good and y'all can hear me pretty good as well, family? Hey, what up, young folks? I want to make sure that y'all can hear me. All right, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, go to heart. You better believe it. It's about that time for the cosmic slop. You feel me? Oh yeah, yo, check this out, right? You would not believe Golden Heart what I literally saw right here. Check the, you know what I mean? Remember the time when them aliens, extraterrestrials came down and they were up there talking about they want to take everybody in the country that you classify as black, those of them that got melanin, they said classified as black. They got melanin in their skin. We want to be able to take them and stuff like that. Check this out, right? I don't know if anybody might have missed it, right? But if you notice, they came over the water. You notice they was over the water, which means they appeared, which means they came out of the water. They literally came up out of the water. And here's another thing what I noticed. Remember right after when they got finished talking to the vice president and they began talking to the president up inside of that meeting room when they was all in that circle? You know what I noticed in the background? Yo, look at the color of the countries. Black man standing up, and then so-called black man. Look, the whole world is what? Black. What did so-called black? What did Public Enemy say? Fear of a black planet. Did you notice that? Look at that. That is very symbolic. Look at that. Exactly right. Black planet. Hey, Black Phoenix, hey, Mel Skippy. Why would they say that? Why would they show that? I looked up in the background. I was like, hold up a minute. I ain't recognized that last time. And if you notice, they did not show that until he stood up. That is symbolic of him could be standing up for his people and his planet. But it is so crazy that they got the what? The countries in black, the whole world, melanated. That's not a coincidence. That's on the cosmic slot right then and there. You know what I mean? And then, of course, now, we already know about that NASA engineer named Norman Berggren, who said that these aliens that are coming off the ship, they literally are 7 feet tall and really black. She said really dark, no black. They were 7 feet tall. He said this years ago on our Project Camelot. Now there was an article, somebody was showing this on the TikTok. A couple of people on TikTok, they joking about it, but I guess they literally trying to put it out there saying that these aliens look like African Americans. How the fuck would they know? And why would they say us specifically? They look like African Americans. You feel me? Yeah, crystal clear. I saw the interview years ago as well. I saw that interview years ago. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Karen Davis. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, let me pause it real quick. Yup, this for fair use only. This is on the TikTok. And yup, let me see. The idea that those vehicles. Check this out. Exactly, we don't. That's why I say so-called African Americans. But see, look. Contain, beings who are, maybe like us. You hear what he said? I don't like the music. You know what I mean? But yeah. Black skin. Were they tall? Very tall. How tall? Do you know? Well, yeah, normally I don't know how high that is. But say 7 feet would be. Look how skinny he look. You hear that? They were 7 feet tall. You see how scared he look, yo? You see how scared he look, yo? He looks scared out of his mind. That man looked scared out of his mind. And I wanted to find the other one. I heard somebody, one of the NASA scientists actually saying that these aliens look like, quote unquote, African Americans. Guess this is, look at this, yo. Look what they saying. A couple people on TikTok. Yo, Bird Brain, I was thinking about Shaquille O'Neal, yo. What if Shaquille O'Neal was one of them, yo? All of these big players in the NBA, what if some of them was? You feel me? I don't look terrified. I'm just saying, I don't look terrified. What if Shaquille O'Neal was one of them? You feel me? One of them tall was, hey, Mellow West, you feel me? Or Hakeem Olajuwon or David Robinson. What if they was? Hey, Queen Maxine. See, look. They saying they resemble us. You feel me? Saying they are tall and they look like us. See that? Hey, Linda De Yehuda. See? I was trying to find this article. See that? They tall. Look at that. And that's the question you got to ask. Why would they say us specifically? Why would they say us specifically, yo? Yo, Mellow West, I saw that. Yep, Shaq was stuck in MK Ultra for about 15 minutes. I remember the time when I saw that. Yep. Yeah, yo. Now they saying that, you know what I mean? They are saying they looking like us. So you really got to ask yourself the question, right? Bob, yo, you got to ask yourself the question. Bobby Hemmett was right. What if these aliens were us? What if that was our family up there and they coming? And then it's not a coincidence. They claim this alien mothership coming in November. You feel me? Isn't it ironic they saying that right about now, yo? You know what I mean? It's like you really got to look at all of this stuff, though, yo. It's like, yo, with the energy that is hitting different right about now, the truth is literally coming out, yo. Because, like I said, I was looking at the cosmic slop, and I was looking at all of the stuff I'm looking at TikTok. I'm like, this is so amazing how all of this is coming out. And there's been many of the scholars that talked about it, from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Dr. Malakazi York, Minister Farrakhan talked about it, Dr. Phil Valentine, Dr. Delbert Blair. Many of our scholars have talked about, who else? Bobby Hemmett. You know what I'm saying? Bobby, yeah, rest in peace to Dr. Delbert Blair. Like I said, peace to Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know what I mean? Dr. Malakazi York. You feel me? They talked about these things. They've been talking about it for a hell of a long time, yo. Hey, Karen Davidson, I'm going to figure this out and come back to you on this. Might take a minute. It's cool, Karen Davis. Exactly. Because I remember the time frame looking at Outkast album called ETLians. And if you look at the cover, they had green eyes looking like extraterrestrials. You feel me? You feel me? Look at Outkast's second album. You know what I mean? Called ATLians. You feel me? Yeah, yup. ATLians, and then at the same time they had a song on there called Are You Alien Out of This World? It was called Extraterrestrial. The song is called Extraterrestrial by Outkast. Yup, it's on their second album, and it's real deep. You really gotta listen to it. Yes. Oh yeah, BF 95. They was talking about that in the 90s. Because they was in Atlanta, and Dr. Malakazi York was in Atlanta when they had the new Wapigan Nation down there. So they were getting those teachings. A lot of people in Atlanta are really woke down there. And they say Atlanta is Atlantis. You feel me? So they were down there for a reason. They were getting that knowledge. So Outkast was putting it out there. You feel me? They've been talking about us and the alien connection for a hell of a long time. You feel me? And it was so crazy. Us on there, they was like, yo, when they coming, yo, they was like, I got my bags packed. You feel what I mean? And then they was showing at the end of the movie that once we left the planet, the whole entire planet blew up, yo. You feel me? Which means once the original people left the planet was gone. It exploded. Which means, like I said, we are the planets. That's right, yo. This planet is nothing without us, yo. That is a fact. I mean, for real, yo, it's like what I'm seeing right about now, what is coming out, yo, all of the truth. Oh, yeah, that's right, BF 95. They always put you in the alien UFO zone. Yup, they sure did, yup. And then another movie you got to look at, Independence Day. Who was the lead character? Will Smith. And then he had a melanated woman. You know what I mean? Black man and woman. Then he had the child. And then guess what? They all survived that. You know what I mean? Look at Independence Day. That came out in 96. You feel me? You got to also look at that. And then you also got to look at the Transformers. You got to look at these movies when they always got the ships coming out of the sky. And when those ships came out of the sky, they were in Chicago, which is Little Egypt, which they call, yup, that's Mecca, Little Egypt, yup. Oh yeah, George Clinton and the Funkadelic was yup. That's right, Griot Sites. They was deep into the spaceship stuff, yup. It's something, yo. This is real. This is really beyond deep, yo, of how this is coming out, yo. You feel me? And my fault, family. I mean, I would just put two and two together by me looking at this. I'm like, yo, this is really beyond deep of what is happening right now. And if you pay attention, if you really pay attention, all of this stuff is in the this stuff is even in the Bible. This stuff is even in the scripture when they talk about the chariots. You feel me? The chariots are those what? UFOs. Now they talking about this alien mothership coming in November. You know what I mean? And it's like how do they know they coming in November? That's right, George Clinton, Cosmic Slop, right? You feel me? And they saying they looking like us. So you really gotta ask yourself the question. How do they know all of these things? Unless they know something is coming. Why do you think they going to all of their bunkers? Why do you think they stepping down? Why do you think they leaving? This is the Cosmic Slop in real time, yo. You right, Griot Sites web hosting, yup. Yup, an old white guy said, yup, they were tall getting out of them things. They were real dark. They were dark. They had black skin, 7 feet tall. Hopping out of them things. And if you seen his face, he was looking scared as hell. You really gotta put two and two together. Why are they leaving? You feel me? And then at the same time, it also in the movie they were saying they here on Plymouth Rock. I said, hold up a minute. They mentioned Plymouth Rock in the movie. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They talked about Plymouth Rock at the beginning of the movie. Yes, they did when they was on the beach. So you also got to look at that. Yes, that is way more deeper, yo. It's really, really deep on what they talking about. Oh, yeah, yup. All of that. Avatar, all of those movies, yup. You feel me? You feel me? I'm looking like, see that? It's all coming out, yo. Hey, Frank Baldwin. Yes, he did. Crystal Clear. Yes, they was. George Clinton and Psychedelic. They was back on it. Yup. Who had a song called The Mother? I think somebody else had a song called Beam Me Up on the Mothership. Hey, Janie, what's going on? Oh, yeah, they was on it, yo. They were talking about this. Hey, Deborah Tyson, just thought about you. They were talking about this for a long time, yo. Yo, that's a Hope Bridges. Look at that. Like I said, look at that. Look at Cosmic Slop in the background, yo. Look at the color of the planet, yo. See the color of the planet? Why would they paint the planet black, melanated like that, yo? You notice they showed it as he got up. As he stood up, you notice that, right? This for fair use only. Shout out to this individual right here, Jared Eli King Ben Israel. You see that right then and there? Why would they show the planet looking like that as he's standing up? Is that a coincidence? No, it is not. Come on. Look at it. North America melanated, South America. Look at that. The whole world is melanated. Why would they show that in the background? Come on. And what the Public Enemy say? Fear of a black planet? You see that? Hey, the Shanita frequency. Exactly. See that, Deborah Tyson? Why would they show the world melanated? The whole world was black. Why would they show that in the background? Yeah, BF for 95, Karen Davis, Hope Bridges, yup. Exactly. Why would they show that? I said, hold up a minute. They know what's up, yo. Right there in our face. Oh, yeah. They know what time it is. Yup, dark matter. because melanin is black. Our skin is brown, but the melanin, neuromelanin that's in us, it is black. So why would they show the whole world melanated like that? Come on. Come on, yo. Yup. They said we want everybody in your country classified as black. We want them. What are you going to do with them? That's not your concern. Yup, that's right, Janie. And like I said, if you notice, the UFOs, they came in what? They were sitting over the water. Why would they show them showing appearing over the water? Which means they came out of the water. Them UFO. Should I show you? Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn the music off for a second. All right, this is the Cosmic Slop. This for fair use only. I'm at Hate the Tree, so I'm going to give credit to the subscriber Jared, Eli King Ben Israel. I'm going to like the video as well. This for fair use only of the Cosmic Slop Space Traders, educational purposes only. Check this out.
You know, ever since the alien signal was first received some 3 months ago, speculation has run rampant as to their appearance, the size and shape of their craft. Literally, a spacecraft of this material nowhere right over our heads. This is absolutely amazing. This is literally an unbelievable sight. As I look to my left, I see Vice President D'Amato and Secretary of State Buchanan approaching the microphone. For those of you who are concerned, President Taylor, of course, is safe and secure in an undisclosed bunker until it's determined whether or not aliens pose any threat.
Hello? Hello? Is this on? Can you understand me? I'm the Vice President of...
We are space traders, bearing exquisite gifts that will restore your nation to its former glory. Nearly limitless quantities of gold and precious metals that will instantly erase your deficit. Machines that will renew your rivers and your air. Cold fusion technology for a safe, cheap, and inexhaustible source of energy.
Right!
All we ask in return is the delivery to our vessels. 5 days from now, every child, woman, and man in your nation with at least 2,500 milligrams of melanin in their skin per square centimeter.
What the hell is melanin?
Put more simply, in trade for solving all your most pressing domestic catastrophes, we are asking for every person in your country that you would classify as black.
Are you kidding?
No, we are not.
What are you going to do with them?
Well, that does not concern you. We give you 5 days to decide, and the offer is non-negotiable. We will not try to coerce you in any way. Yet, I hope we can do some business together.
We wait all this time for a fucking UFO and they come here with this?
What's up, my too?
It's all bullshit, right?
See the planet going?
Maybe. Maybe this day is going to go down in history. An end to poverty, end to pollution, cheap, unlimited energy for every American. Sounds like a hell of a re-election platform.
Sam, I have to go on record as saying this is crazy.
But what?
Well, welfare rolls would be cut 40%. Food stamps, Medicare, drug abuse programs slashed.
May I add something, Mr. President? You know, if I could guarantee the prosperity of this great country by giving life or taking off of those space traders, I'd do so without a moment's hesitation.
You know, the Secretary's courage is not unlike that American men and women have exhibited when called to military service.
Well, some go more willingly than others, but almost all go with the knowledge that they might never come back.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. Doesn't anybody see a downside to this?
You know, Casper's absolutely right. The guilt that many whites would feel for sending the blacks away could take a severe psychological toll, with medical costs possibly reaching astronomical levels.
This is madness. Our military services would be decimated, depleted of 30% of our manpower.
But with unlimited energy, think of the weapons you could create.
Mr. President, Sam, you were elected by the slimmest of margins. Your African-American vote was key.
I don't expect them to be thrilled, but how can I put this delicately? Their future electoral clout is going to be severely limited.
And Casper, let's be honest. Do you really think the aliens will treat them worse than we have?
No, the real issue here is spin control. The decision has to be the will of the people and not the administration policy.
How about a national referendum? Have MCI fire up a couple of those yes and no 900 numbers.
I'll be damned. We're on to something here. Professor Golightly, you look like you want to say something.
Gentlemen. Gentlemen, gentlemen.
See the planet,
As you
y'all?
know, Mr. President.
See how the whole planet is melanated behind him? See how they showed all that once he stood up? Isn't it ironic they showed this side more? North America, South America. Isn't that a coincidence? They showed that. This is where he really from. The whole planet is ours. Look at that, y'all. That is not a coincidence, y'all. That they did not see how they showed the planet is melanated behind him the whole entire time. Once he stood up, that's not a coincidence. They know who the fuck he is. Yeah, which means they know who the, my fault, y'all. They know who the hell he is, and guess what? They know who the hell we are. And like I said, they know what the hell is going to be coming down the pipe. Think about that. Why would they show that whole landmass right there once he got up? Exactly. Pangea, right. Really, it was all together. You feel me? But why would they got the whole planet black? That's why they said that to him. You feel me? Because they knew, y'all. They already know. Behind the scenes, they know way more than he know. Even though he's up there with them, they know way more than he know. But here's the thing. That truth is coming out right about now. Because I did remember hearing the audio. They did find a so-called black woman in the spaceship years ago. She had locks in her hair. So they know who these people are going to be looking like. And guess what? It would not be surprising. That's our cosmic family. It will not surprise if that's our cosmic family. You feel me? It's like it's something way more deeper. Why they putting up that golden dome? It's a lot way more deeper what's going on. And you also got to look at it. Why are they paying so close? Why are they paying so much attention to us? Why is everybody paying so much attention to these so-called African American who are indigenous to North America? Why is that? Why would the NASA scientists even say they look like African Americans? They didn't say nobody else, but specifically us. You got to look at that. Why is everybody looking at us right about now? You feel me? You want to know why? Because they see the power has shifted right back to us. They know with the energy hitting different, guess who's leading the awakening? The indigenous people of North America. Haven't you noticed the more that we have awakened, the earth started shaking? Bars. Haven't you noticed that? Ever since we really came back together and started to awaken, everybody in their boots is shaking. Haven't you noticed that, y'all? Haven't you noticed that, y'all? You can feel it be up at 95, y'all. Don't you? Haven't you noticed that? The minute we said we're going to go into separation, our people started to awaken. Because guess what? Our awakening was going to happen once we started separating. The separation was going to speed up our awakening. That's what this makes sense now. We were going to awaken once we start separating. Because think about it. The people that we was around was practicing witchcraft, putting us under spells. That's why we had to separate so we can elevate. These witches and warlocks, these other groups were witches and warlocks keeping us under a spell. Hey, promise the eclipse. You notice that? Once we started separating, we started more so awakening. Haven't you noticed that? That's why I say that Trump card is the greatest thing ever. You want to know why? Because it caused us to do what? Start separating so we can start elevating. Once we separated, the spells started doing what? Backfiring. This separation, it makes sense. Our separation was going to lead to our awakening. Because every group was doing what? Spells on us. Haven't you noticed since we took away the African from the American, our people have gotten stronger and wiser and smarter? Haven't you noticed that? See, the reason why a lot of these Africans are mad because what? The spells ain't working. Not all of them. But some of the biggest ones were the Nigerians. Haven't you noticed that? They've been some of the main ones. That African American term was a spell. Once we cut that African off the American, haven't you noticed that we indigenous, we from here, we gotten stronger and stronger. You notice that? Love you too, darling. Hey, Jeremiah L. Haven't you noticed that? All the other groups are, yup, they are feeling the heat and the smoke. Haven't you noticed that? We ain't African American, we American, we indigenous. Haven't you noticed we gotten stronger? More powerful? Haven't you noticed that? We said we done with everybody. Our awakening started to happen. The movie is called Cosmic Slop. Once we said we are done, we are cutting the cord. Haven't you noticed, yo? Our awakening has gotten so strong, yo. We are leading the awakening, yo. And I'm going to tell you something about the energy, yo. Everything is in reverse and revealed. Once we cut off the Gentile, that's when their world started to go wild. Bars. That was all we had to do, was cut off the Gentile. Cut them off. By them cutting us off from being a nation. That's why we fell. But once we came back in the nation, that was the reverse of the spell. Us coming back as a nation was the reverse of the spell. That's all we had to do, was separate from them, come back as a nation, and the spell was going to reverse. All praises to the Most High. Hey, Joe Meadows. Yup, it makes sense. Thank you, Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Thank you for telling us to separate. And yup, and that's why now they panicking, yup. I figured, J.R. Meadows, yup. Our energy, the reason why the energy hit different, because it is our awakening. Our separation accelerated our awakening. It makes sense. They kept us under the spell because they knew that this time frame was going to come, our awakening. Haven't you noticed that, yo? We cut off the African from the American, and we saying we stand strong over here. Haven't you noticed that? Haven't you noticed that, yo? That's what we had to do, yo. Once we did that, yo, they no longer could see they can be the bloodsuckers. That's why our energy is hitting different, because we cut the cord. Once we cut the cord, you feel me? Haven't you noticed we gotten so stronger out the serve? Haven't you noticed we feel so powerful since we cut them off? The Negro is meek, sweet, docile, and kind. Beware of the day when they change their mind. Rest in peace, James Baldwin. Once we did that, you feel me? Because the Gentile was a part of the matrix. All these other groups are agents of the matrix, of this corporation. Once we cut them off, that's when we came out of her. Like the scriptures say, come out of her, my people. Be ye not partakers for their sins, for they reach unto heaven. The Gentiles sin, or what they did to us. If you don't get the fuck away from them, I'm going to whip your ass. Because you have not separated. Once we separated, that's when the curse reversed. Because we separated. They put us under these curses. So once you get the fuck away from them, these witches and warlocks, these Gentiles, these witches and warlocks, they have been the witches and warlocks keeping us under the spell. Once we cut them off, the spell reverse. That's why they're going out of their mind. Every group was putting us under the spell. With the food, with the medicine, with the hair. Them African braiders were braiding black women hair, putting our women under a spell, having y'all lose your crown, fucking your edges up. Them Nigerian women was casting spells on our women hair so they can lose their edges, so they can lose their crown. They can lose that non-ether, their connection to the universe. They were poisoning us with the food. Every Gentile has been the bloodsucker with the food, with the medicine, with the liquor, the food, the medicine, spells, religion, spell, drugs, spell, guns, spell. All of them is in on it. All nations had us under a spell. Once we said fuck them, the spell reversed. That's why our energy hits different. Because we reversed the spells on them. I'm glad that Trump card happened, yo. Yup. We said fuck they schools, spell. Fuck the religion, spell. Fuck them damn masonry, spell. We gonna come out of these conscious schools, spells. Hey, Rosemary de Jesus Kill, okay. You feel me? Yup. That's why the energy hits different. You feel me? We breaking them spells, and guess what? Our cosmic family is around us. They here. Hey, Cashmere Wealth. That's right. Yup. Once we cut them off, it came back as a nation. That's when the reversal of the devastation started to happen. Why do you think all these other groups are crying out for us? You feel me? They crying out. And I'm going to say this. It ain't all them Africans. It ain't all of them. It ain't all. Really, it's them Nigerians. You feel me? It ain't all. It ain't all of them. Because I really believe them Nigerians, they've been some of the main wicked ones doing that spell work. Yup. It is a reason nobody wants them around anymore, yo. It is a reason. It is a reason. They've been doing a lot of witchcraft around this world. Mainly them. You're right. Grill sites, yup. But see, what we gonna do right about now, grill sites, like Clip said, we gonna let God sort them out. That's right. We gonna let the Most High sort them out. That's right. You feel me? And another thing, what I've been noticing, right? You're right, J.R. Meadows, yup. Yup, this is divine justice, yup. You feel me? This is divine justice going on right about now. It is a lot that is happening in our world right about now, family. Don't you know on a spiritual level, we are causing so much havoc to these people right about now, yo? You want to know why? Because we came back as a nation, yo. The original family has came back as a nation, yo. Those of them who know that we all, you know what I'm saying, especially in this region over here in the Western Hemisphere, those of them that know that we a family are coming back as a nation. You feel me? But I've noticed with our North American family up here, man, we cause a spiritual reckoning. Our spiritual awakening is causing a reckoning on our planet. We are causing a reckoning on their planet. This is their reckoning. Our awakening is their reckoning. That's why they wanted us asleep. Once we wake up, it was going to do what? Their reckoning. We is their final call. Once we wake up, it was going to bring a reckoning to them. It makes sense now. Our awakening is their reckoning. This is the revelation. That's why Malcolm X said, may he rest in peace. The dry bones in the valley waking up. That's us. And many of you that is a part of the original family that are over here. You brothers and sisters know. You feel me, Rosemary de Jesus? Those of them that are in the Caribbean that know they are part of the family, even Latin America that know they gonna wake up. On all four corners of the world, they gonna wake up at this time. Because there are quite a few of them that do know. That's why they keep saying we are chaotic. And here's another thing. We are in order. They are in chaos. Haven't you noticed that? Our order is giving them chaos. See, when they was in order, we was in chaos. Now we are in order. They in chaos. That's the reversal. Haven't you noticed once we are in order, it's cool, bird brain. You know what I mean? You're still a brother. Rosemary de Jesus, she's Dominican and Haitian. She knows she a sister. That's right. That's right, bird brain. That's right. It's going to be many of y'all in the Caribbean that's going to wake up. That's right, Rosemary de Jesus. That's right. You our sister. That's right. She know. What up, Rashid? She know. That's right. Yeah, they buff for me, man, yo. Yeah, they buff for me, man, yo. You see that? Oh, yeah, Karen Davis, it's cool. Now they want to buff for me. You see that? Now they hating on me. Now they want to buffer me. What up, Citizen Man TV? You feel me? Citizen Man, you feel me? Caribbean as well. Guyana, that's right. Now they want to buffer me. You two hate. You see that? Come on, that's how powerful. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Let me know if y'all can see me. Get them lights up. They don't like that. Can y'all see me, or is it still buffering? I'm gonna start it over. Can y'all see me? Hey, Rosemary de Jesus. Let me know if y'all can see me. Can y'all see me clearly? All right, okay. Thank you. Get them lights up, y'all. Get them lights up, y'all. Get them lights up. Get them lights up. They really let you know I'm saying the truth. That's right. All right, good. All right, cool. That's right. Oh, yeah, I'm speaking that fire. They know. They know. And I'm going to tell you something. I made a video a couple of days ago, right? All right, let me clear. Hey, Adara. Right. But, all right, I'm going to clarify something, right? I'm going to clear this up. Jeez. Get the lights up, y'all. I'm going to clear this up. I'm going to clear this up right now. You feel me? I'm going to say this. I made a video of why black immigrants told to stay away. I'm going to tell you the reason that's deeper. I'm going to tell you something, right, to our brothers and sisters, right? You know what I'm saying? That are from the Caribbean and, you know what I mean? That are like Jamaican, Haitian, Dominican, Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you something, right? To y'all that's in the chat. The reason why they told y'all to stay away from us, it's not for negative reasons of what they told y'all. The reason why they did not want y'all around us. They did not want that connection to happen between you and I. And another thing as well, they didn't want y'all to wake up when y'all came over here. They knew that we were waking up fast over here. They didn't want y'all to get up to speed on this awakening of the knowledge that we possess over here as your brothers and sisters. It's a reason. Don't you know it is in the memo in the government why they didn't want y'all around us? It's deeper than that. It's deeper. You feel me, Rosemary de Jesus? She said exactly. Our sister is Dominican and Haitian. They did not want y'all to get around us. So y'all won't be awakened. Y'all, guess what? Y'all are going to see the connection and feel the connection, and y'all get awakened with us. They know a lot of y'all connected to us. Why do you think they told y'all in that memo, stay away from them? It wasn't the fact that we were lazy, we were crazy. They knew that. That's right, Endless, exactly. You feel me? They did not want y'all to come across your brothers and sisters up here, so you won't come across this knowledge up here that we possess. They did not want y'all to come across us, chosen, awakened ones up here, so you won't become awakened. They knew that. They knew the minute that y'all were going to come across us, we was going to put a spark in y'all. We was going to awaken like, hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. They didn't want y'all to come across so-called African Americans up here that are so awakened. And what we was going to do, we was going to transfer that knowledge onto you and into you. That's why they told y'all to stay away from us. That's right, Bird Brain. You gotta think about that. They telling y'all to stay away. Why is that? They knew that the energy up here was going to awaken something in you. And you was going to transfer the knowledge to other brothers and sisters. They knew the minute that y'all were going to come across those of us up here that was awakened, it was going to do something to you. It was going to awaken you. That's right, Rosemary. They didn't want our energy and your energy to connect up here, because they knew that was going to awaken something even more powerful and stronger. That's a fact. They know how strong we are, the melanated family is up here from North, Central, and South America. They know that. And here's the thing with Tariq Nasheed. He wasn't trying to separate the melanated family. He was trying to separate the tethers that want us keep us separated. Those of them who acknowledge and recognize and identify that we are family. We are going to come back as a family, as a nation. Those of them who don't, we're going to let them go. That's what we are saying. That's what we were saying the whole entire time. Kick out those who don't recognize and identify that. Because why? Because they were going to keep you from waking up. Y'all got agents in the Caribbean. Y'all got agents in Latin America. The Black Boule Dangers up here, they all in the Caribbean, Latin America, the UK, they all over. Exactly, Frank Baldwin. They know once you come across the tribe of Judah, your brothers and sisters up here. Because look at our energy up here, yo. The tribe of Judah, we are so powerful right now. And they didn't want y'all to connect with that same kind of power. You two buffering and hating on me. See that? YouTube is buffering. Yep. Once we came out of them, once we disconnected, once from these Gentiles, we disconnected. You feel me? Once we came back and we reconnected. Yup. We reconnected mentally and spiritually. Yeah, they messing with the channel. You're buffering me. No, they can't handle the heat. Nope. Get them likes up, y'all. Put all of my links in the chat. Oh, wow, Rosemary. I would love to go down there. And guess what, Rosemary? A lot of our descendants from up here are down in the Dominican Republic. Yep. They are called the Samana. They are called the Samana Americans. Exactly, Deborah Ticey. Yup. You got so-called African Americans. That's right. Thank you for confirming it, Rosemary. Yup. You got so-called African Americans that moved down in the Dominican Republic. Yup, they called the Samana, and they are still down there to this very day. Yup, that's right. Some of our descendants went down into Haiti. Some of them are still down there to this day. That's right. Yup. We got some of our descendants are in the Dominican Republic. That's right. Some of them are still down in Haiti. That's right. Rosemary de Jesus, she's Dominican and Haitian. She said, yes, that's a fact. Yup, even Cuba too. Yup, that's right, Annie V. Yup. That's why your Afro-Cuban brothers and sisters, they are cool with us up here. You feel me? You got your Afro-Latin family, they are waking up. Yup. Even also your Caribbean, yup, family waking up. Exactly. You feel me? You gotta, yup, the black devils in those countries in the Caribbean, Latin America, where our brothers and sisters are, they gotta kick them out. Right, they're gonna have to kick them out as well. We all up and down this place, yo, for real. All four corners, we everywhere, yo. That's right, Janie, in the knowledge and all that. That's right, Jerry. Most are scattered, many of our people all over the world. Some of them are in Liberia. Some of them are in South Africa. Yep, real talk. They all over. I'm gonna change up. Yeah, I'm gonna change it up. I'm loving this. See, that let you know I'm telling the truth right there. I'm telling the truth right there because you two keep on buffering. They keep on buffering, kicking people out of my chat. Get them likes up, family. Go ahead and get them likes up. Yeah, that's right. Puerto Rico as well. Yup. BF 95. Yup. Yup. The four corners. Yup. Yup. All of my links in the chat too, family. To yeah, get them likes up, y'all. Yeah, you two want to be hating right about now, family, and it's crazy. They keep on blocking, buffering the chat. But come on, yo. Yeah, exactly. Yup, them so-called native are really Siberian. We indigenous. We are scattered to bring the knowledge and awareness. Exactly, yup. Yeah, that's right, family. Oh yeah, thank you, Amlets. Thank you, Amlets, for sending email. Thank you, darling. Had to put the theme music on. Let me get some water real quick. That's right, Rosemary de Jesus. That's right. I got you, Detrice. Yeah, somebody put my links all up in the chat, y'all. So what the awakening is going on, y'all. That's right, Bird Brain. Yup, the Pangea. Yup, it all separated all of the lands. Yup, exactly. It separated all of the lands right about now. You feel me? Yup, so what's going on? Yo, you see the ocean reversal? Yo, what if the ocean reversal? What if the ocean reversal was going on is going to be, what if another Pangea going to be coming, yo, to where the earth reconnects back to itself? You feel me? This awakening that I'm seeing, we are causing all of this on the planet, yo. Separated in the 7 continents, yo. Man, I'm having a good time with y'all right now, man. Up on this stream. Yup, the big shift. Yup, the big shift, yo. Can't you feel that, yo? I can feel it. You had a dream the continents pull back together. Wouldn't that be something? What if the ocean reversal was about the reconnecting of all of the continents coming back? What if that could be happening right about now? What if that could be happening as well in the future? You feel me? I can feel the shift as well. Yep, I can feel it, family. And give me 1 second, family. All right, there we go. Had my coffee. I'm feeling good. Wow. You know what? Hold up a minute. Bird brain. What if the Big Bang was about us trying to rid the universe of them? That's an interesting question, Bird brain. That's a really good, interesting question, bruh. That's a great question. I never looked at it that way, Bird brain. That's a good question. That really is. That really is, yo. You notice like things are real quiet around me. I've really been noticing that as well, yo. I've been noticing that as well. I have been noticing that as well about dealing with the shift. And even also, like I said, the reason why the shift feels different because the world is shifted. You feel me? The world has shifted. And then another thing as well, the original people, we have shifted our mindset. Haven't you noticed since we have turned back to the Most High, everything has gone crazy on the planet? Yes. The Most High wanted us to turn back. You know what I mean? The Most High wanted us to turn back so we can, you know what I mean? So the Most High could do what? We had to get out of the way. We had to get out of the way. Ever since we got out of the way, everything is going into full decay. Haven't you noticed that? The bloodsuckers are in full decay. The system is in full decay. Everything was going to go into full decay once we got out of the way. That was all what we had to do, was get out of the way. So the Most High can let the system go in full decay. And the ancestors, they are on the scene as well. They are waxing ass. They are here. Yo, this shit hits different, yo. I'm loving it, yo. What's up, Devin? Yep, that's right. Let the universe do its thing. Exactly. Am I Canadian? No, I'm American. No, I'm not Canadian. I'm American, Devin. Nah, I'm American. Am I Canadian? Nah, I'm American. Why would you think I was Canadian? You see that Oreo sack? That's B-More, United States. No, I'm from up here. North America, Baltimore, Maryland. That's where I'm from. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? It's just beautiful energy. Right, y'all, Negro, right. It's beautiful energy, y'all. The world is going out and our renewed planet is coming back, exactly. You're American and Canadian, American born, but you got passports. Are both countries the same? We're two different countries, but it's still North America. We just in two different countries. You in Canada, we in the United States. That's the difference. That's the difference. You feel me? Yeah, keep getting them likes up, y'all. Yes. So what I'm going to tell you, Oh, got you, Karen Davis. Yup. So what I'm going to say right about now, with the energy hitting different, it's only going to get stronger. It's only going to get stronger and stronger. And even also as well, by us separated with this awakening, it had us to see really who's who and what's what. Oh, okay, Devin. Oh, okay. Well, they both North America. It's just Canada, United States, two separate countries. Just with the borders right about now. Ah, man, my fault, family. Damn, this is heavy for me, y'all. Damn, this is heavy for me, man. This is real heavy, family. For real, y'all. Oh yeah, things are definitely getting sorted out, yo. The Most High is sorting everything out, yo. And in the coming 4 days, what you're gonna be seeing is only gonna get more intense, and it's only gonna get stronger. It's only gonna get stronger with our awakening. This is the greatest time alive. What a wonderful time to be alive, to see this awakening that is going on. Have I met somebody from Canada? Oh no, not at all. Oh, they pretty cool, except for Drake. I mean, except for Drake, you know. Hey, Annie V, who sing that song? The one in the background? The Stylistics. I'm so glad that our people turn back within themselves and back to the Most High, yo. Us turning back to ourselves was turning back to the Most High. The Most High been waiting on us all these years, yo. Oh yeah, NEV, yo. Yes, the Stylistics. Shit, yo. My fault, family. All these notifications, you feel me? Jeez, man. My fault, family. It's like them notifications. Yeah, I feel you, Andy. That's right. Oh, yeah, Latrice. Yo. Oh, thank you, Rosemary and Hastings. Appreciate it. Oh, wow. Thank you, y'all, for keep getting them likes up. Thank you, y'all, for keep getting them likes up, family. So this is a great and wonderful time frame right about now while we are in this shift, family. Because, like I said, with the separation that is going on right about now, we are separating for those, you know what I mean, that are stuck in 3D as well. And like I said, all of the tribes up here, you know what I'm saying, we are going to have to separate for those that are on the low frequency. That's what it is. This is the separation. All of the tribes are going to have to separate from their low vibrational people. Those of us up here in North America, we got to separate from all of those. You know what I mean? Those of y'all, Caribbean, Latin America, y'all got to do the same thing. We all got to separate from them Gentiles and even from the low vibrational beings that are in our tribes up here. Hey, Holy Zoli Toli. Yes. For real? Go to heart. First time I heard that one. First time I heard that one. Yeah, family. Yeah, family, yup. Come on, Holy Zoli Toli. I follow that channel. That's my shout out to brother, you feel me? And that beat went by. Damn, time flying, yo. Damn, time flying. Damn. It's 2 something. God damn, it's just 12 something. Yo, Time is fucking flying right now, yo. Time is flying right now in this awakening and in this shift, yo. And you also know what I noticed about this awakening? Our awakening is their end. Our awakening, hey, poor hackers, is their end. Somebody put my links in the chat, family. My IG is bmouse8428. My email address, brandonmouse410@yahoo.com. To donate to the platform, if you would like to, you don't have to. The Cash App is $bmouse8. The PayPal is www.paypal.me/bmouse84. Oh, and you know what I'm gonna tell you? I got this download last night, yo. You wanna know what's gonna happen? Guess what I figured out? Now, this month, right, August 29th, right? Hurricane Katrina happened August the 29th, 20 years ago, right? This is the 20th anniversary of the sundown, of Hurricane Katrina being flooded out. Don't you know I added up the numbers from August 29th, 2005 and this year? It's 20 years, right? When I added up, right? Yo, check this out. Huh? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to help somebody do something real quick. Just stay on here. Give me about 5 minutes. Hey, y'all, I'm back, y'all. My fault. Had to go help my aunt do something real quick. My fault, family. Oh, man, my fault. Thank you, y'all, for being patient. I apologize. Thank you, y'all, for being patient. I apologize, family. Had to go help her do something real quick. Oh man, I'm sorry, family. Oof. Just a little tired today. A little tired today. Oh, thank you, y'all. Oh man. Appreciate it, y'all. Thank you, y'all, for being patient, man. I appreciate it. I really do, man. Oh man. So, like I said, man, like really get ready, man, for like our awakening to really get, oh, that's what I wanted to say. That's what I want to continue, right? When I added up the numbers, right, of Hurricane Katrina, when Hurricane Katrina happened in 2005, it came to the number 8. When I added up Hurricane Katrina, August 29, 2005, it came to the number 8. And when it came down, August 29, 2025, it came to the number 10. 10 plus 8 is 18, which is the number 9, which means completion. Which means it's going to be the completion, you know what I'm saying, of that cycle. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to want to know what's going to happen. The reverse, put it like this. What happened to them in Hurricane Katrina, it is going to be happening like that in sundown towns. The Most High is really going to do something for the people in New Orleans. The curse that they put on them is going to happen to all of those sundown towns. Sundown towns are going to be flooded out. They are going to be burnt out. And I'm telling you, mark my words, during hurricane season, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be many tornadoes that's going to happen during hurricane season in the sundown towns. Yup. All of the sundown towns are going to be burnt up and they're going to be flooded out. Many of them are going to be flooded out. Many of them are going to be hit by hurricanes in the south. And guess what else is going to hit them? Guess what else? Tornadoes. Tornadoes are going to rip through the Midwest like never before. Many floods are going to happen like never before. You're going to see fire burn their asses up. You're going to see tornadoes ripping them up. And you're also going to see a lot of that, yup. Sundown towns are going to be wiped out. They are going to be completely wiped out. That is going to be a karmic debt for what they did to our people in New Orleans. That's going to be a major payback. Why? Because that's going to be karma. And we are dealing with the number 9 this year, yo. We are in the number 9, which means completion. So what is going to happen? It is going to be divine karma on all sundown towns. The same way what they did to us in Katrina, it is the same thing that's going to happen to all of those sundown towns all over the country. You're going to hear a lot about it. It's going to be a lot of death in sundown towns. You're going to hear a lot of people dropping dead from the sun. August is going to heat up. Even in September, it's still going to be hot. Hurricane season is going to be wicked in the south, wiping them out. Floods are going to wipe them out. Tornadoes are going to be wiping them out. Floods, even the sun. And here's another thing. You know how they say they want to have an all-white town? Guess what? I say this. Let them. You want to know why? Let them separate. You making it easy for the Most High to get to your ass. I'm good. Y'all can have your white towns, because they all going to get wiped the fuck down. Bars. The Most High got something for them, yo. The Most High gonna tear their asses up. You can have your white town. Guess what? The Most High know where you at. The Most High gonna tear your ass down. I ain't mad. Go ahead and separate. You only making it easy so the Most High can separate his children from your ass. And the Most High gonna tear your asses up. Oh yeah, Caucasian, you not exempt. You not exempt. Because I see a lot of y'all on the internet telling the truth. That's cool, but you been knew this. You been knew this. Y'all gonna pay for that. Downtown's already yup. Yup, it's on here, Luis Vasquez. Yup, it's easy pickings to get rid of the wicked. That's right. Let them separate. That's why we needed to separate so the Most High can know. All right, okay. You know, listen, I know who he was. I wanted you to find out who he was. Now separate. So I can tear the ass up. The Most High wanted to separate so he could tear the ass up. Right. They fake ass woke shit. Acting like they so woke now. You been knew this. Put all my links in the chat, family. Real shit, yo. Most I ain't playing. Mark my words, yo. And it's going to be earthquakes in them sundown towns too. I'm going to tell you what else is going to happen. It's going to be a lot more earthquakes over here. Do not be surprised. If you on this East Coast, do not be surprised earthquakes start hitting us over here, yo. We also going to be hearing more loud booms out here. Do not be surprised you hear more loud booms coming up. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised that more disclosure is going to be coming out. That's right. Do not be surprised. It's going to be more disclosure that's going to be coming out. A lot of shit we're going to be witnessing, yo. A lot of stuff we're going to be witnessing, yo. So don't be surprised, but don't be scared neither. You feel me? Don't be surprised, yo. Yup, it was an earthquake in Jersey. Yup, exactly. Yo, I'm going to tell you something, yo. East Coast, let me tell you. Do not be surprised if we get them over here, yo. I'm already claiming it right about, I ain't claiming it, but I can already see it right about now. An earthquake is going to hit Maryland. We had an earthquake in Baltimore 14 years ago. I would not be surprised if one hits Maryland really, really soon. You're going to hear about it. If it hits my city and state, it will not surprise me. Watch. They're going to hit Philly. They're going to hit B-more. It hit D.C., Virginia, all of that. The Mid-Atlantic going to get hit with them regions. Yeah, watch. Mark my words. You was there, inlets? That's right, Jerry. Put my links in the chat, family, for y'all to follow me. You know what I'm saying? Send me info, M-List, for sending me information. You feel me? Thank you, M-List, for sending me that information. Yeah, you're right, Karen Davis. Yup. You lived in Dundalk at the time? That's right, M-Lits. She remember that. Tell them, M-Lits, another earthquake is going to be hitting our city real soon, yup. Woo! Hey, hey, hey. Hey, thank you, Patrice. Hey. That's right. Deborah, you a trip. Right, tell them M-Lips it was an earthquake over here in Baltimore, Maryland. And she was in Dundalk. Dundalk is on the other side of town. That's right, that Luther sample, yup. I'm telling you again, another earthquake is going to hit over here real soon. The whole mid-Atlantic. They watch. Philly gonna feel it, Jersey, New York, Bmore, DC, VA, Delaware, all of that. Watch. Watch, mark my words. And we also gotta be careful during hurricane season, yo. Cause shit gonna get real, yo. Watch. But them sundown towns, they gonna get fucked up. And here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this. Right after that day, you felt the land over 2 J-Dog Meadows? Wow. Yup. Watch. It's gonna happen real soon. Watch. An earthquake is gonna hit Maryland real soon. Watch. I can see it. I can feel it. It's gonna happen real soon. It might be like a 5.0 or maybe like a 6.0. We gonna feel it. We gonna feel that earthquake over here. Watch. The whole building shook. J.R. Meadows. This whole house shook, yo. Yeah, Deborah Ticey, yes. I was in this house, Deborah. The house was shaking. We felt it over here, Deborah. We felt it at Bmore, Landover, Dundalk. Yes, this house was shaking. I was upstairs in this house. My aunt was here as well. The one that I just helped, she'll tell you. The house was shaking. No bullshit. We ain't lying. I swear to the Most High, this house was shaking, yo. J.O. Meadows said the same thing. Yup, DC felt it. M. Litz, she was in Dundalk. We all felt it in Maryland. Yeah, Deborah. We felt it. Yo, let me tell you. We was on the block, yo. I've never seen so many senior citizens haul us out the house. We felt the house, yo. The house like what the fuck? This happened in 2011 in the summertime. This happened in July. Thank you, Inlets. That's why she laughing. She said, yup. This happened right here in Maryland in 2011. I ain't bullshitting. Yes. That's right, J.R. Meadows. Tell them. J.R. Meadows in Landover, Southern Maryland. They felt it. I'm in Bmore. I felt it. And this is in Dundalk. We all felt it. Hell yeah. Real talk. Yeah, Deborah. The Washington Monument obelisk cracked recently or during the earthquake, Citizen Man TV. Yup, if y'all like to donate, the cash app is $ B-Mouse8 to follow me. You know what I'm saying? IGB Mouse 8428. Yep, that's right. Wow, it cracked from the earthquake. Yup, see that? Thank you, J.O. Meadows. Thank you, Citizen Man TV. Thank you, y'all. The coastlines, yup. Thank you, Arzingo Official, Citizen Man TV, J.O. Meadows. Yup, see, look at that. It was shit down. Wow, J.R. Meadows, thank you, yo. The Washington Monument crack. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. We get earthquakes over here, yes. It's shut down for years, that's right, yep. Oh, yeah. And guess what? They gonna hit over here, yo. You're gonna hear about it real soon, watch. Yeah, Mr. Niceman, watch. An earthquake is gonna hit the East Coast, watch. They're gonna be hitting over here. Every time I say it, it always happens. Mark my words. Mark my words. Mark my words. Mark my words. It's gonna happen. Mark my words. Mark my words. Y'all gonna be hitting my phone. Miles. Yo, it's an earthquake over here on the East Coast, I heard. Yo, watch. It's coming. So, yep, so, yeah, family, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, What I'm gonna do is, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and take a breather, jump off here for a little while, family. I'm gonna go ahead and take a breather. You know what I mean? Take a chill pill. Finish writing up one more song for the album and stuff like that, family. Yup, I remember that too, Jail Meadows. Yup, it was in the afternoon. Yup, and like I said, YouTube, they did a lot of buffering today, man. I know we had a really good chat, family. It was a really good one. They was hating on me. We was almost up to like 130 in the chat, but we still got 107 likes. Thank you, y'all, for getting them likes up. 101 in the chat. You feel me? And like I said, you know, I'm tired of them. Oh yeah, always Rosemary de Jesus. Oh yeah, you welcome. And like I said, yeah, family, yo, get ready for like what is going to be coming down the pipe, man. Coming down the pipe as far as like our awakening about what is going on. It's been another cool chat. It really depends how I feel. I got you, Detrice. I got you. It's wild. Look at that. 111 likes, 111 in the chat. Wow, 3 ones. Oh, you thank you, Deborah Ticey. Look at that. 111 in the chat, 111 likes. That is something. That's amazing. Like I said, I hate to let y'all go. Like I said, I love coming up on this chat. You know what I'm saying? Creating this safe space for us, man. And like I said, to follow me, to send me information. Thank you, Cashmere Wealth. To send some info that you got, you want me to talk about, all up in the chat for real. What I can do is, I'll give you credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll mention your name, but if you don't, that's cool as well. But like I said, I'll recognize you and give you the credit if you do have any information. And like I said, shout out, you know what I mean, to Ribbony H. Shout out to Rod Hayes. Shout out to Barbara Rassan Shakur. Shout out to Conscious Juice. Shout out to all the real conscious people that are really out there putting this on the line for the people. You know what I'm saying? Really doing this for the people to help wake your minds up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of them real cats out there, brothers and sisters that are really doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's putting out this information. But while we are in this awakening, we all play a part. Yep. If you want me to sing you this song, Get My Mind Right, my email address is brandonmoss410@yahoo.com. brandonmoss410@yahoo.com for me to sing you that song. The super chat right there to donate. If you would like to, you don't have to. We don't force anybody to donate to the platform. But like I said, if you would like to, you feel me? And like, oh yeah, shout out to Dane Calloway as well. Shout out to Dane Calloway. Peace to him. Yep. And like I said, to donate, Cash App is $BMouse8 to donate today as well to the platform. Definitely appreciate it. And like I said though, fam, hate to let y'all go. But one love once again, family. One love. Yeah, man. One love once again. Peace out.